That's my little dance. Please tell me my little dance showed up. Please tell me. I have to... The dance has to be in my life. Yes. That's the dance was there. Ah, shut up, me. That was my voice that I heard. I don't want that one. I want just this one. Hi! What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Jackaroo, back at you once again with another brand new live stream. Hitting you up all the way down in Kansas. I have no idea where Kansas is. Where the fuck is Kansas? Somebody tell me where Kansas is. Kansas. How's everybody doing? What's up, man? That's a fast chat. I can't read that. Yeah. Oh, what do you think I am? Some sort of Superman? That'd be cool. Everything says it's good. Everything says it's doing freaking great right now. And that makes me happy. Oh, I saw something about Kansas. I live in Kansas. That doesn't tell me where it is. It just tells me that you live there. But thank you. What did I miss? You missed me doing a stupid dance and talking about Kansas for some reason. Oh, Jack, say waffle, please. Waffle! Hi from South Africa. Cool! Hi! That's awesome. I've never talked to somebody from South Africa before. I want to talk to all the people. Jack, what's crack-a-lackin'? Oh, you know. Just stuff and things. Ha! Just keeping it real, homie. There's no music yet because I have a surprise. Surprise in the music front. Super chat. No, I'm not turning on super chat. I don't want you to have to pay just to have chat be organized. That's stupid. We'll just get better features on the YouTube eventually. Are you going to play? Or are you going to play? Yeah, I am. I recorded an episode of it today. Well, I wasn't going to play it. I wasn't going to do anything with the game because I was just playing it in my me time. But I'm just doing funny episodes. I'm not doing a full playthrough because the game's long. There's a lot of back and forth and backtracking. I think people would lose interest pretty quick. So I'm just going to do like the best bits. And there's going to be a lot of jokes and a lot of fun bouncing around in that. Because it's a good game. I like it. I have about 4 hours in the game now. And it's really good. So I still like the first episode I recorded today is still like the start of the game. But it's just not going to be the entire thing. Holy moly, fast chat. I know. So quick. Wow. Stop it. Why didn't the skeleton eat the cake? Because he didn't have the stomach for it. Okay. What game are we talking about? I was talking about Prey. Right, I got music. I got new music. Okay, who here remembers the jazz? Who here, hands up, show of hands. Who here remembers the jazz? Yes, many people, I hope. What am I doing? Just with my life. So we had a jazz track before. That kind of thing. You remember? So there's a new one. This one. Oh, it's probably going to be loud. I forgot to test. Oh, fuck yeah. That's the shizzy shams right there. What jazz? Oh, if you don't know, then why? Why do I even try? Okay, it might actually be a little loud. Sorry. Let me know. Okay, a lot of people are telling me stuff about Kansas. So I'm going to look it up. Kansas. Are the band Kansas from Kansas? That's not fucking... So it's right in the middle. It's right in the middle of America. That's pretty neato. What state is it in? Ooh, when I search Kansas for images, tornadoes show up. That's pretty cool. Oh, Kansas is a state. Oh, well, there goes my fucking American knowledge. My bad. But yes, hi, howdy doody. How everyone do? Everyone going the good? I hope so. Righty dighty. Are you gonna play Overwatch on console anytime soon? No. I likely will never be playing Overwatch on console. I mean, I have it on console, and I played it like 4 times total, but PC is where it's at, man. Are you going to conventions this year? Sure am. Already went to PAX East. And then I'll be going to PAX West at the end of the year. I don't know anything else in between that. I'm also drinking beer. Because it's Saturday night. I'm feeling fresh. I'm feeling like a vibrant young boy. Have I ever eaten pigeon? I have not. Your eyes are so blue. Yeah, I fixed some of the... I fixed some of the coloring. Because what comes out of my camera is not what it normally shows on OBS. For some reason, it comes out like super white. Well, I didn't fix it. I just made it slightly better, so the vibrancy should come out a small bit more. Which might make it seem like I'm wearing lipstick. I'm playing GTA right now. Fuck yeah, bro. Keep it going. I hope you're killing all the things. I saw something about Stacey Malik. I don't know what that is. No, it's not Corona. It's Miller. Basically, because I can get it on the cheap, son. At my local supermarché. Jack, your voice is sexy. Can I marry you? I think you're going to need more than just a sexy voice to marry someone. How's moving going? Slow. Still slow. It's never going to get there, man. But no, it's going good. We'll get there eventually. How you doing? I am freaking good. How are you doing? That's crazy chat. I don't know what's happening. And even the messages that I see as they fly by, I try and go back to them, and I can't find them because they're just gone. Go watch Attack on Titan Season 2. I do! I'm almost caught up. I just haven't watched the one from today yet. Did you watch Critical's live stream this morning or last night? No. No. If there was, I can't remember the last one I watched. It was a couple of days ago. So, no, I haven't watched the newest one. Did they do cool shit? Did he do cool shit? Jack, it's 10 p.m. What the fuck? Yeah? That's not late. That's a freaking great time. You know what that's a good time for? Streaming. That's what I'm doing. No insult, but it looks like you've hit puberty again. What does hitting puberty look like? Do you get green hair when you hit puberty? That makes no sense. Jack, fix your hair, please. There's nothing wrong with my hair. Man, a lot of Judge Judy's in the comments this time. You started watching Futurama. Be prepared to have a new favorite show. Futurama's awesome. Somebody talking about the alcohol in the stream. Yep. Rip monetization, I guess. Whatever, who cares? As long as I get to talk to you guys, we'll all be fine. I keep seeing stuff where it's like, what's your thoughts on gone? Green hair look cool. Thank you. You look amazing. Don't listen to them. Don't worry. I don't. As you can tell, when they said fix your hair, I didn't. So, you can't listen to nonsense like that. I love your hair. I love you, Bobot. Hi, Bobot. Have any of you seen that video of the little girl who hugs, like, the bin, but she thinks it's a robot, and she's like, hi, Bobot. But she says, like, hi, Bobot. And then, I love you, Bobot. She gives the robot a hug, and then walks off. It's the cutest thing ever. I wonder if there's a way of sharing that. Hi, robot. I'm just gonna search that. There it is. We listen to it. Listen. Hi, Bobot. She's hugging it. She's adorable. I know you can't see her.
I love you, Bobot. I love you, Bobot.
Oh, I love you, Bobot. Oh, I love you, Bobot. Oh, tugging at the harp of strings that is my chest. That's my stupid way of saying tugging at my heartstrings. I'm cool, I swear. My mom thinks so. But no one listens to her opinions, so. Nice shirt, Jack. Thank you. I'm hoping that it distracts you. I'm hoping that it makes you be hypnotized into smacking that like button. It's entrancing. What did I miss? You missed me saying hi, Bobot. Some sweet baby making music right now. That's not what we're going to be doing in this stream. Holy crap, 29,000 people. You guys are freaking nuts. Let's just have some fucking fun, y'all. I'm in a good mood today. I mean, I'm in a good mood most days. But today's just like, yeah. I know, I'm not drunk. Can you please do Papyrus's voice? I almost fucked that up. There's something weird about saying, like, really vulgar things that they'd never say in those voices. Like, I'd love to suck a cock. Poor Papyrus. Gee, bro. Why do you want to suck a cock? I don't know. Maybe if I did, I'd finally get the recognition. I heard people really love cock. There's a lot of people talking. Yeah. Love you, dude. Oh, thank you. I love you guys too. You guys are the best. Are you going to play Don't Starve Together again? That's a good question. I want to, and I think Robin actually played it more in his spare time. So he should be up to speed on it by now. So it's like the episodes aren't us telling each other what's going on for the basics. So, I don't know. I mean, never rule it out. I'd love to do a live stream of that, actually. How are you able to upload 2 videos a day while packing? Commitment. YouTube comes first. Well, most times. It is my job after all, but I don't know, I just love doing it. I can't bring myself to not do it. It's fun. Fuck you, Jack. Haha, you wish. Are you sure you're not drunk? I'm pretty sure. I don't get drunk that quick. Maybe when I was fucking 18. But not now. I'm a fully grown man. Which sucks. I'm a fully grown man now. I'm 27. I can't just say that I'm a child anymore. Or I can't get away with shit and be like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm 27. I'm supposed to know what I'm doing. I mean, most times I don't. And that's the thing about adulthood. Most of us have fucking no idea what we're doing. You just go day by day. It's like, I hope that things work out. But yeah, anytime, if I make a mess up anymore, I can't be like, well, I was just a little silly. Because I didn't know. I'm sorry. While squeezing my boobs together. Doesn't work anymore. I have to think about what I'm doing. What's the longest you've gone without making a video since you started? Well, see, that's the thing. It's not that I've gone without making a video and nothing has gone up on the channel. The longest I've gone without anything going up on the channel, I think, was right when the channel started. Actually, no. Even then, I was still uploading. My internet went down for 4 days back at the cabins when I used to live there because a storm blew in and knocked down a tree and it cut down the telephone cable, which incidentally had the internet and everything connected. So I had to upload stuff in school, in college. So I was still uploading 2 a day then. So the longest I've gone without uploading something is like 1 video. Actually, I've still hit 2 videos every day. It's just sometimes they don't hit at the exact time. So I've never actually missed out on uploads. Maybe back when I started off, when stuff was going a bit messy and my internet was crap and I didn't really know the renders and I didn't know how to get the file size down. But the longest I've gone without actually recording anything is about a week. When I went to LA for VidCon, I was gone for a whole week. I was looking at myself back in the stream and I'm going like this. It just looks like I'm dancing. You're my role model. Oh, thank you. Hopefully I'm not disappointing you. Wah, wah, wah. From my standpoint, it is crazy to see someone like you, where to you it is normal to be so famous. You look at you and how every day for you goes. Do you think about how crazy well known you are? I don't. I never really think about that kind of stuff. I mean, it's fantastic that so many people around the place know who I am and are interested in what I do, and it's very flattering. But I think when I start thinking that way, it either goes two ways. I start getting paranoid that I'm not living up to what I hope people want me to be, or I end up getting cocky about it, and then I don't know. I feel like if I think about it too much, that's kind of where it'll go. I'll either think that I'm hot shit that so many people know who I am, or it'll bear down on me and I'd be like, oh God. Oh, I need to try harder kind of thing. So I kind of just stay in the middle and not think about it so much. Because then, I don't know, if you start thinking about yourself as famous, then you start doing everything a bit differently. So I don't really want to do that. Then the fact that, like, to me, I'm not famous. I mean, by the technical definition, yeah. But to me, it's never about that kind of thing. And, like, when I think about my own life, like, I'm literally just a person. I don't even do anything that's that crazy. Do you wear pants when you record? Yeah. I do. Sorry to let you down. It's cold in here. Can't wait to move. New place should have really great heating. Maybe then I wear no pants. Haha. Ha. You're a sexy fucker. By Jesus. Cheers, mate. Play some quiet jazz in the back. I am. You guys can hear the jazz, right? Because I'm listening to some sweet jazz right now. There's no music? What? Now? Can you hear it now? Is it like gone or was it just too quiet to pick up? Should be okay now. Nope, no jazz. God damn it! Really? Should be working now, right? Okay, now it's there. Cool! Oops! I didn't even know that. Awkward. I'm just sitting here. Like, in my head, I'm just bopping along. And everyone's like, oh, wow, that man is weird. Mommy, why is that man dancing? Don't look at him. What's your favorite Bo Burnham song or line from one of his songs? Ooh. See, there's a lot of Bo Burnham songs that are great in and of themselves. But I think there's a couple that like hit hard. And one of them that's really good is the song from God's Perspective. I don't know if it actually has a... I think it's just called God's Perspective. Where he, like, there's some really great one-liners in that. Where he's saying, like, no one entertains the thought that maybe God does not believe in you. And like that's a very powerful line. Or if you want love, then the love has got to come from you. And then my other favorite one is our life on earth could be heaven. Doesn't just the thought of that make it worth a try. That I think is my favorite Bo Burnham line. That life on earth could be heaven, and doesn't the thought of that make it like worth trying to do things? Because as he says, everyone prays so badly for heaven. Everyone's working their way to their death. Well, a lot of people, not everyone, obviously. But great things can happen now. It's like, and not just in the grand scheme of things, like religiously, but if you take that as people working for the weekend as well, where people are working away at their jobs all day, every day, and then they're just waiting for the weekend to happen, and that's when they truly live. It's like you can get your smaller moments throughout the week, and you can get your smaller moments. So something that's amazing doesn't have to be like, you don't have to spend money on it. You don't have to go anywhere for it. You don't have to do anything extravagant for it. You can do great things that make you super happy just in day-to-day life, I think. If you take an opportunity each day to just do something nice for yourself, I think people would be a lot happier. Good question, though. I feel like I've kind of talked about it before, though. And I've talked about Bo Burnham for like an hour and a half in one stream. Konnichiwa! What's up, Gamer Panda? Konnichiwa des. That's my Japanese. I know a lot of you post like ridiculous, god-awful racial stuff in the comments and I don't call it out, but I am going through and like blocking and banning shit like that, so you're not going to get away with it. Still think it's weird how you're allowed to just post that anyway on YouTube. Everybody's working for the weekend. Yeah, it was in my head when I said it as well. Everybody's working for the weekend. How long are you streaming today? Probably about 2 hours. And we're what? 20 minutes in? Also, I changed my encoder for OBS. It was on, for anyone who knows about encoding stuff, it was on X.264, which is like the standard codec for everything these days. H.264, X.264. So I changed it to NVIDIA's encoder. which is a variation of H.264, I think. But it's just so much faster because my CPU is lagging everything. Need to get a new one. Have you played with any fidget spinners? This is really weird because I saw fidget spinners like a year ago. I remember browsing around something on Reddit and people were talking about fidget spinners. If you don't know what they are, they're like things you put in your hand and you can spin them. And they're usually on ball bearings, so they spin for ages and ages and ages. And there's supposed to be a thing for people who fidget or like me, picks at the skin on his fingers and then ends up bleeding. There are things like that that you can just spin and they're there just to occupy you. And I saw that and I was like, oh, I kind of want one of them. But I was like, no, I'm not going to get one because I have a problem fidgeting with things already. It's like people who like click pens or something. So, because I have these, the things that I put in my ears for when I do anti stuff. Are they going to focus? No? Let me do the beauty vlogger thing. These. But they're magnetic. So I can spin them around. And I can spin them around in my fingers. And it's like a fidget spinner. So I've been messing with them for a while. And so I was like, I don't need to get one. And now fidget spinners are everywhere on YouTube. Like fidget spinners are like the new 1,000-degree hot knife challenge. I was going across today and there was some YouTuber doing a fucking 24-hour stream of them spinning a fidget spinner. Why? What's the fascination with them all of a sudden? It just kind of came out of nowhere. Just search up fidget spinners, and you'll see what I'm talking about. You can get really cool ones. I want some like shurikens, like ninja stars, like Genjis from Overwatch. They're really cool. Dude, stop posting fucking swastikas in the chat. It's obnoxious. Oh god. I'm full of burps. What about fidget cubes? I haven't seen a fidget cube. To Google. Fidget cube. Ooh. What do they do? I'm curious. It just looks like they have a button on top of them. Let's see if I can search up a GIF. Oh. They just have a bunch of fidget things on them. Like they have buttons you can press. They have dials you can turn. They have switches you can flick. No. I don't want one of them. That would really get to me. Because I have a problem with that kind of stuff. Like bouncing my legs or just having something in my hand to play with constantly. I'm always moving. I blame both ADD and drumming for a lot of that. Where I just can't focus on anything and I need something. Well, maybe not ADD, but I don't know. I feel like if I got one of them, because I used to have any of you seen like blue tack? Or like rubber tack or something, like the stuff you break off and you roll into balls to stick up pictures. I used to have an awful obsession with that stuff, right? I'd get like balls of it from somewhere, either like posters at school, and I'd just go around all day like with it in my fingers, like rolling it into balls and stretching it out and stuff. So I'd be afraid of getting a fidget toy that's specifically for that, because then I'd use it non-stop. Robin sent me a clip of Bob downing a drink. Fuck yeah, Bob! Oh, Bob and them, I think he's still streaming as well. Is Bobbert still streaming? Good old Bobatron. Because I think they're streaming for charity. My scarm? Probably. Yeah, they're streaming for charity today. For the St. Jude thing. Which is pretty cool. So go support them if you can. Because it's always nice when people are doing charity stuff. Hi from Malaysia. Hi! That's pretty cool too. Again, never talked to anybody from Malaysia. Jack, your hair's blue. What? No, it's not. It's green. Green, 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 green. My hair is green. Fuck every other color. Green hair, green hair. That's a little reference right there. Will you ever do a charity stream? Yep. I'm gonna try them big time when I move. Big time. Hi from Denmark. Hi from London. Hi from Saudi Arabia. Hong Kong. Holy crap. That's insane. North Dakota, Michigan, Australia, Philippines, California, Finland, Holland, Iowa, Morocco. Mother of God. Slovenia, Oklahoma, Canada. That's pretty cool. So many different countries, so many different nationalities, such a diverse range of people. Hi from Poland. Oh, Cześć! Is it Cześć? I don't know much Polish. I know, kurwa masz, which I was told means fuck you. I'm not saying that to you, it's just that's all I know. I worked in like a construction place for a while. And there was a couple of Polish guys who worked there. Actually, there was a lot of Polish guys who worked there. But a couple who worked directly on my line. And that was the stuff they told me. I like this jazz. It's in the same vein as the other one. It's very chill. No one's told me if kurwa mash actually means fuck you, so I guess we're lost forever. We'll never know. Okay, let's get back to actual chat stuff. Everyone's just telling me where they're from now. And I can't, like, answer anything. Did you watch The Legend of Korra? I did. I watched the original Avatar Last Airbender. And then, like, 6 months later, we watched Legend of Korra start to finish as well. Not that big a fan of Korra. I mean, it's okay for what it is. But compared to the original Avatar Last Airbender, it pales in comparison. I guess it's to be expected because they thought they were only making one season and then they added on all the other seasons afterwards, and you can tell because the first season of it is the best. But it's just the story kind of feels very flat. The characters are more annoying. They're not as fleshed out. They're just not as interesting. And things kind of get crazy in Legend of Korra where you have giants in it and things like that, whereas The Last Airbender, as weird as it is to have a story about being able to throw rocks at each other with your hand powers and bend water and fire out of nowhere, it was still kind of grounded in its own reality. Korra kind of goes for a lot more of the spiritual angle. I didn't like it as much. Very pretty to look at though. Lots of cool animation. This music is so gloriously soothing. It is, right? This is the music you'd listen to go to sleep. Do you have any pets currently? I do not. What are you drinking? I am drinking a good old Miller Genuine Draft. It goes down smooth. Cheers. I always drink like that as well, where I go like this. Because I like, if you go like this, and you suck, then your lips get sucked into the bottle by negative air pressure. Whereas if I just open up my mouth and let the beer flow out, I get a nice big gulp of it. I want to fluff up your hair even more. No! My hair! Will you play Little Nightmares? Yeah, I said it at the start of the stream. Or did I? Actually, no, I didn't. I was talking about Prey. I recorded 2 episodes of Little Nightmares yesterday. And the first one goes up tomorrow. Because I was going to do it like Pinstripe, where I do it all in just one live stream. But I think it's a small bit longer than Pinstripe, and I don't want to then upload like a 3-hour video afterwards. Or a 3 to 4 hour video. It feels a tad too long. So, I'll do it as an actual series. I love the game, by the way. For any of you who've played it already, or have watched it or anything. Really good game. Reminds me a lot of like Inside or Limbo. With little hints of Tim Burton and Ghibli and little things like that. It's very cool. A little Guillermo del Toro as well. Some of the creatures in it, some of the people or characters or whatever, kind of remind me of some Guillermo del Toro stuff. God, everything's lagging on me. So you try and do something with the chat and it's just like, what do we do? Jack, would you want pizza or pancakes? Pizza. I can eat more pizza. Pancakes make me super full very quick. What editing software do you use? I use Premiere. Adobe Premiere Pro. I used to use Sony Vegas. And I thought I'd use it forever. And because Premiere Pro every time... Because I ended up using Vegas. Because when I sat down to it, it was the easier to learn without any tutorials. I kind of just got it. I didn't look up any stuff. And then when I went to Premiere Pro, I didn't want to look up any tutorials and I had no idea how to use it immediately. So in that regard, I'd say Vegas is better from a... It's a more intuitive layout and it's a more intuitive design. But Premiere is just faster. It has more options. It has more suites that work with it. Different things like that. It has more customizability. It has a better workstation if you set it up just how you want it to. Premiere is amazing. And I'd probably never go back to anything else after that. Can you read this? Yes! I sure can. What pizza toppings? Anything. I'm not picky. Well, I'm not a big fan of, like, seafood on pizzas. Pepperoni would be my go-to. Pepperoni's my boy. Love me some roni. Some peppered ronies. Sounds like something you'd call your friend Ronan. Hey, Roni! Get over here! Do you go on holidays? I don't. I haven't had a holiday in ages. In years and years. Well, I mean, I guess you could count some of the trips abroad as sort of holidays, because I don't work when I'm on them. Well, actually, I guess I do. It's weird, because usually I go for conventions or for events that are going on in regards to YouTube, so they're not really holidays. But I haven't gone and, like, I haven't taken a vacation, basically, in years. And I probably won't for a while. Had to stop everything I was doing to watch the live stream. Oh. You don't have to stop doing things because of me. But thank you. Are you still going on tour? Sure am. getting some... It's actually coming together a lot faster lately. Because before we were trying to work out some logistics involved in it. And like how it was going to work and who was going to handle it. Different things like that. So that stuff has kind of been finalized now. And now we're working on structure and format. And it's going to be good. I'm really excited about it. I think we got a good idea and a good structure and a good thing that's actually going to work really well and give you guys a really cool experience. And something, because I wanted to make it something that you could take away a message from, or something that you could take away something from. Like, blend an actual show and funny and pizzazz and all that kind of stuff in with something that's actually meaningful. Because I don't want to just get up and, like, flash lights at you. And, I don't know. There's a bunch of stuff you can do for a tour. When you think about a tour, like a musical, and I don't know, what else do people do on tours? I don't know. Stuff that I don't do, anyway. So we're trying to keep it stuff that I'm good at. Which will be cool. I'm excited! It's just a lot of work. So it takes a little while to get stuff together. Dates and cities and stuff like that isn't finalized yet. And the first round probably won't be like, it's not going to be like 10 shows or anything like that. It's only going to be a few shows to get the feel for it. Loving your shirt, so 80s. Thank you. I feel like I belong in Miami Vice or something like that. Super cool. Actually, I feel like Stromae. Ute papa ute, ute papa ute. Somebody put my face in a Snapchat filter. It was like a big mustache. That's cool. What kind of superhuman reading abilities does that green hair give you? It's just a gif of the chat just going... I can still read some things pretty quick as it's flying by. Not everything, of course, but I catch some things as it's going. You should Twitch stream. Well, that's the thing. There's no real benefit to me streaming on Twitch over this one. If anything, it's another place that people have to go. The chat options on Twitch are a lot better. So that might be a reason to do it in the future. For now, I think we manage. There's 23,500 people here, which I don't think would actually show up or even know about the stream if I went to Twitch, because I'd have to be like, oh hey, go here, and you'd see it. Sorry, excuse me. You'd see it through Twitter or something. Whereas here, it's like, oh, Jack starts streaming. I'm already notified on YouTube for whenever he does stuff, so people come naturally. There's a lot more of an organic audience here, I think. Have you considered getting a Nintendo Switch? I got one the day it came out. And I love it. I got Zelda the day it came out, and I played that to death. Just every single evening. It took up so much of my time. I'm almost glad that I finished it, and when I finished it, I didn't really have a desire to play it again. And I'm almost glad I finished it as quick as I did, because it was eating up my life. So good. And I got Mario Kart for it recently. And I didn't think... Because Mario Kart and the Wii, I never really played all that often. I did a couple of videos on it. And then outside of that, I played it a few times, but I was like, yeah. I didn't really get it. I didn't really like it. But now playing it on the Switch, I don't know. Everything is just so much more fun on the Switch. I want all my games to be on the Switch now. Which is insane. Did the cartridge taste good? No. The cartridge literally tastes like, if any of you have ever had that stuff on your nails to stop you biting them, Where you like, it's like nail varnish, but you put it on your nails so that when you bite it, it tastes very acidic. That's literally what it tastes like. What phone are you using? A regular old iPhone 7. Can you do a handstand? I can. Pretty decent one too. My oldest brother Malcolm, he's able to do a handstand. Well, he used to be able to do a handstand. He used to be able to like hang his legs over and walk around on his feet or on his hands. Everyone can walk on their feet. He was able to walk around on his hands around our backyard, which is crazy. Wish I could do that. This stream caused my computer to crash twice. It's Auntie, dude. He's popping through. He's gonna kill us all. No. What's the crack, lad? Oh, Jesus, go away out of that, Chris. Fucking hell, man. How go on? How's she cutting? Why do you have lipstick? I don't. And even if I did, why not? Make my lips look fucking fabulous, of course. I couldn't wear lipstick anyway. I'd end up licking it all off. You look drugged. Thanks! It's a lovely thing to say. It's like when people say, man, you look tired. They're all different ways of saying you look shit. Favorite Studio Ghibli movie? Princess Mononoke. Has a very Lord of the Rings kind of feel to it. And I love it. Did you poop today? All day, every day. Well, not all day, because that would be crazy. And my asshole would hurt. But yes. Why did Auntie become so popular all of a sudden? Well, the stuff that happened in October was a huge success and a huge hit with people. And people are just hungry for more constantly. So anytime there's a mention of them, people are always like chomping at the bit to try and get more information and to get more appearances and stuff like that. Which is super cool. I love that. I love that people are still into it. Your hair looks a little tired. My hair had a long day. Okay, it's trying its fucking best. R.I.P. Hammer Morty. Yeah! Poor Hammer Morty. He got shot. Cowboy Rick and Cowboy Morty are still alive though, right? I can't remember. There's so much in that episode that just flew by and I can't remember what actually happened. Are Cronenberg, Rick and Morty still alive? I feel like they might be. Have you watched Red vs. Blue? I used to ages ago. Like how old is Red vs. Blue now? That's like start of YouTube 2006 old, right? And I used to watch it back then. I haven't watched it in ages though. What Hogwarts house are you? I don't know. Because I don't know the full traits of each house. Probably a Huffledore. Do you know when season 3 episode 2 of Rick and Morty is coming out? I wish I did. I wish I was privy to such knowledge. I wonder if like close friends of Dan Harmon and Justin Roiland even know that it's coming out. So no, I have no idea. Unless it was posted somewhere that I missed. But all I know is it's summertime. You wanna buy some fucking weed, bruh? It's weed, dude! Chad's back there. Chad, say hi to the people. He's like the only thing left in the shelves. Will you grow an anime neck beard for the meme? Christ, no! It would look awful. I'm not gonna do something stupid for a meme. Well, something like that. I have done some stupid things for memes before. Was the color of your poop green, just like your hair? Is everything you touch green? Let me ask you, if you have brown hair, does everything you... Well, I guess your poop would be brown. But does everything you touch turn brown? If you have blonde hair, does everything you touch turn yellow? Is your poop yellow? Huh? Think about it. I'm just sitting here reading now. I'm not even saying anything. I want to see you dab. No, dab's dead. I was even playing Mario Kart recently. Playing it last night and I was playing as Donkey Kong. And Donkey Kong was dabbing. Like when you do the jumps and you hit your jump at the same time and you get that little extra boost. Donkey Kong dabs. Do you watch The Office? I've seen some episodes of The Office. More so the American one than the British one. I've seen very, very little of the British one, but I've seen some of the American one on like flights before. And I've really meant to sit down and watch the whole series at some point. But it's hard to find the time. I really should. Because from what I've seen, it's amazing. And everybody says it's amazing. So... Sean, I'm an aspiring filmmaker and would love to work with you one day. Hey! Keep it up! That's really cool. I don't mean many people who want to be actual filmmakers. So that's very admirable. A very ambitious goal, and I hope you achieve it. Just keep trying. Ah, shut up. Just keep trying your best. And you'll get there. I said shut up because I turned on my audio by accident. And yeah, that would be cool if we ended up somehow magically working together at some point. Imagine that, if you're saying you want to be an aspiring filmmaker in the chat and then all of a sudden you were working on something that I was working on. That'd be cool. Bye, I'm gonna leave now. Bye! Have you ever been to Texas? If so, how was it? I went to Texas for South by Southwest, which was Austin. I liked it. But it was weird because I didn't get a proper feel for what Texas was like from that, because it was like 4 days, 3-4 days, and so much of the streets were kind of blocked off, and there was like a whole section of streets that people could walk down and no cars were on, so it wasn't the typical Austin, Texas life. The area was nice. And then we went out to the Rooster Teeth, the headquarters, I guess you could say. That was really cool. How do you see through this 100-mile-per-hour chat? I have special eyes. I want to listen to that right now. If you know what the special eyes thing is, let me educate. It's amazing. You don't even need to watch it, you just need to hear it.
Your contact lenses just arrived.
1-800-CONTACTS. They can't have my brand. I have special eyes.
Look with your special eyes.
My brand.
It's a commercial for glasses. It's like, I have special eyes. But somebody did a source filmmaker version of it. Mega G Films. And it's so good. I fucking love it. My brand. Classic meme. All gone. Beer all gone. You're having the best hair day. I'm trying to, at least. Do you listen to movie reviewers? No one in particular. I don't have a movie reviewer that I listen to all the time about like their opinion on the movies, but I do look at what reviewers are saying, like on Rotten Tomatoes and everything, and it doesn't usually. It's usually a thing where I'll watch a movie, and then I'll have strong feelings about if it's good or bad, and then I kind of go to have my opinions confirmed a lot of the time. And like 9 times out of 10, it aligns with what critics are kind of saying. If I love a movie, it'll end up being like, oh, this thing has like 95% Rotten Tomatoes, of course. It's like, yeah, I know movies. And if something's horrible and I hate it to death and I go to Rotten Tomatoes, I'm like, yeah. Well, it's not even like, people can tell a bad movie a mile away, but it's stuff that some people are like praising heavily, and then you go to Rotten Tomatoes and it has a horrible score. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of what I felt as well. Hey Sean, where did you get the idea for Anti, and what do you think about what it has turned into with Darkiplier? The Anti thing came out because of Tumblr and DeviantArt and some people on Twitter. Because it became a thing, because Darkiplier was around for ages. I was like back when Mark did like Raspy Hill on his channel. And then people started making Darkiplier, which was like a evil alter ego of him for any time he did like creepy things. And then that was years ago. That was like 3-4 years ago. And then people, when I started doing some horror games again, and I started like acting like I was killing people and enjoying it in some of the games, people start drawing the Anti character, like Jacksepticeye, as my evil version. Like, oh, that's who Jack turns into when he gets elated when he kills people. And then it kind of took on a life of its own, and people actually started canonically drawing a figmentation of what he would look like. And then other people went with that and they're like, oh, that's what you think it looked like. I was getting a different idea. I drew it like this. And then it just became this amalgam of different things. So I was like, that's cool. I like that. I always liked the art that people were drawing of it. So I kind of just rolled with the idea. And then Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location was coming out. And I always wanted to do something with the Five Nights at Freddy's games anyway, because nobody watched my series kind of the way they'd watch like Mark's series. Like, there was some people that people would watch specifically for Five Nights at Freddy's. Like, when that game came out, people would go to a very specific YouTuber for it. And I never really had that. So I thought I could have a bit of fun with it. And I was late to Sister Location anyway, so I was like, okay, people aren't going to watch this anyway, so let's spice it up a bit. So I started doing glitchy shit. And then that kind of fed into the Anti stuff. And then people on Tumblr started going crazy with it and making up all these sorts of theories. So I started working in all the different versions of what people had done kind of into the character over, because it was a month-long thing. It wasn't just like, I didn't just throw like a scar on my neck and then talk into a camera all evil and have Robin edit it the way it was. It was a month-long thing where it was progressively like filtering into the channel. It was proliferating in more and more, and it was getting more toxic, and the more people talked about it, the stronger it got, sort of thing. So we kind of ran with that idea, and I started, because I always love Easter eggs. I love Easter eggs, I love theories, I love conspiracies. It's one of the reasons why Lost is one of my favorite TV shows. I love when people find like the hidden thing. Like, people upload something and then it's like, oh, we, like the Sombra ARG that went around for Overwatch. And people were like picking out stuff instantly with that. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. I love those types of events. So I started making one with Auntie, where I started putting the text in here and there. I put the text on certain posts. I would reblog stuff. I would reblog art of Auntie without saying anything. Like, he was the one doing it. And then I started changing like Twitter. The Twitter thing turned into anti-septiceye, with the anti part being the weird glitchy text. And then profile pictures were changing. And then there's some actual videos, if you go back during that month, where some of the tags are actually like that I don't think anyone noticed. And then stuff at the bottom of the descriptions were like that. Then some parts of titles started to change. There was little glitches here and there in the videos. So it kept building up and up and up over the entire month. All actual calculated stuff. And it worked super well. And then some people came up and started connecting things here and there. So we were like, oh, that's really cool. Let's run with that. So it was a huge effort. And a huge community effort. And it worked out really well. Because it was like the community starting it out. Then I kind of rolled with that. And then the community came up with other things. And then I rolled with that. So it was this big back and forth. The community fed into what I was doing. And then what I did fed back into the community. And there was this really cool creative feedback loop that I really dug on. And then Robin got some inspirations for the edits and everything. So much fucking fun. I love that a lot. And there's always that like temptation to go back, because that was a thing. That was like the most successful thing I've ever done on the channel, was that whole event. And it's the thing I'm most proud of. And like, so many people were talking about it. And it got me so hyped and everything. And it's so easy to fall back into that. And I know people would just eat that shit up forever if I did it constantly. But I'm trying to restrain myself. I'm trying to hold back and not do it all the time. Because I'd easily be able to do it in like all the horror games I'm playing. But it's too easy then. I'd rather do it where it's unexpected. It's a surprise. It's something different. It's something new. It's not just the same shit over and over again. Because then it gets boring. And then it loses its oomph. That's why we did it at PAX as well, because no one was waiting for that, and it was just a cool way to open up the show, and I really liked that, and the reaction to it was phenomenal. I think the reaction to that video is probably one of my biggest highlights of the channel, and I couldn't believe that. I had never seen anything like that before, with anything that I had done. Anything that we had done, I should say. It wasn't just me doing it. It was the community helping out, and Robin is like the other half of that project, if not more. That dude worked his fucking ass off with that, and it really pays off, and it's nice to see, and I'm glad he was there as well to get that sort of feedback on that too. It was awesome. I love that. And I know people really want more of it. I'm trying to just hold back and wait, because I could do it, but would it really be that spectacular if I just did it for no reason out of nowhere? I don't know. I kind of need a reason to do it. I need something cool to do it for. There was another part of that question. What was it? Oh, they asked about the Darkiplier stuff as well. That was another thing that kind of like branched out of that, like unintentionally. Because a lot of people took the PAX video that we did, the anti thing, where I was like, did you miss me? Like, I've been here all along. You pushed me aside. Someone replaced me, kind of thing. And people thought that was the Darkiplier stuff. That like Anti was responding to that, which it wasn't. It was Anti responding to Jack. That Jack had like come back after the Halloween thing. And that he was the one replacing Anti again. Because the whole idea was Anti was like taking over the channel. And then he like popped up and killed Jack And then Jack came back, so it was like, oh, Jack was replaced. Or Auntie was replaced then with Jack again. So everyone took it as a Darkiplier jab, which it wasn't. And now every time Mark does something with Darkiplier, people are like, balls in your court. Like, no, don't turn it into that. Don't turn it into this weird competitive pissing contest between me and Mark. Just let it roll. Let it slide. Let it be the fun that it is. Anyway. Are you gonna marry Robin yet? I'm working on it. Very close. Where do you wear a jacket inside? Well, it's not a jacket. It's like a zippy hoodie type of thing. It just looks like a jacket because it has like faux leather on it. Did you watch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2? I did. Me and Cena went to see it Sunday? Yeah, a week ago. Was it? I can't remember. Saturday. This day last week. Days. Week. Yeah, we went to see it. I liked it. It's not as good as the first one. Mainly because there's not enough Chris Pratt in it. I like Chris Pratt. I want to marry Chris Pratt. Screw Robin. Do you kill yourself? No, I do not. Surprisingly, killing myself is not high on my list of priorities day to day. You made it sound like it's a continuous thing. Like, do you kill yourself every now and then? Sean, do you mind if I fall asleep to the stream? Your voice is so soothing. Greetings from Sweden. Of course not. It's really sweet. We all fall asleep to different things. I fall asleep to the inner yellings and inner turmoil of the voices in my head. So yeah. Are you going to play Hive Swap when it comes out? I've heard a lot about Hive Swap. I don't know what it is, though. I think it's a Homestuck thing. And I don't know. I mean, never say never. I just don't know much about it. I don't even know if it's the type of thing that I'd like. I did see some people say, though, from, like, when I was browsing Tumblr one day, somebody was like, please don't play Hive Swap and ruin the... They're like, I hope Matt, Pat, Markiplier, and Jacksepticeye don't play Hive Swap because they'll ruin the fandom like they did Undertale. Which I thought was pretty harsh. A little unfair. And that bothers me as well when people are like, don't play this game because we want our community to stay the same. It's like, well, if you really like the game, you should want to share it with everybody. Instead of keeping it this, like, weird thing for yourself. It's like, I love Shadow of the Colossus and Dark Souls and those types of things, but I'm not going to say, like, don't that person play it, they'll ruin it. Like, I think the communities ruin the games more so than the people who expose it to more people. In the eye of a hurricane, there is quiet. Not if I'm in the middle of it. Hey Jack, how do you find passion and a goal in life or what to do? I feel like my life is just boring existence with no purpose or reason. I don't think I could ever pursue a job in things I like. Okay, that's a hard thing to talk about, I think. I think just as you get older, you kind of figure out more of what you want to do. I mean, because everyone's interested in something. There's bound to be something that excites you. And if not, if you can't think of anything off the top of your head, because there are people out there who just don't have any hobbies. And they just go to work and they come home and they watch TV or whatever. And if that's the way things are for you, then that's fine. But it's always worth going out there and trying things. Because it's not a case of you don't want to do anything. It's just that you haven't found what you want to do yet. And I think there's something out there for everybody that when they really fall upon it, that it kicks in that fire, that passion. Because for me, it was like, I don't know what I'm doing. I had that job kind of in construction. I was going to college then for music technology. The more I learned about that, I was like, oh, maybe this isn't for me. And then I loved video games, but I never wanted to be like a developer. I never wanted to work in video games. Back then, anyway, there was just a lot of stuff that I didn't really want to do. And then YouTube just came along, and all of a sudden it was like, yes, this is it. This is kind of what I want to do. Well, after a while, at first it wasn't like that, because when I started off doing it, it was just dicking around to try and have fun with it. And then when stuff really started to take off, I was like, yeah, this is what I want to do. And I went for it. So I think you just gotta put out some feelers and get a grasp for what it is you like to do. And if there's some things you like to do now, I mean, you don't always have to do a job in stuff that you really, really love. Because on the other hand, it's like if you have a hobby that you kind of want to turn into a job, it's hard to do that as well, because it becomes your job then. And you might end up ruining the hobby for yourself. Because I know that happens with a lot of people with YouTube when it comes to gaming, is that they love games, then they do YouTube, and then they stop playing games. Because gaming becomes their job. So you don't want that to happen either. But just hang in there, stick in there, and keep going along. Something will come along. Something always does. And at the same time, don't just rely on something to come along as well. If you really want to do something, then go out there and look for it. Because that's the other side of things too. For some people, it comes along and it's there, and then you're like, oh yes, this is what I want to do. But for other people, they really have to go out and search for that thing that they want. But I believe in you. You can do it. Do a voice of me. Oh, Aku from Samurai Jack. Oh, he's the samurai. I don't know. I can't remember any of Aku's lines. Have you ever got a job and it never helped you at all? Well, define help. Because everything I've done, even the stuff I didn't like, it helped me learn. It helped me grow. I learned things from all the experiences I've been through. So in that regard, it helped me. It might not have got me to where I am now, doing those types of things, but I wouldn't say I regret them or they're wasted time or anything like that, or that they didn't help. Because everything helps you grow as a person. Everything helps you learn, one way or another. How long have you been doing YouTube? About 5 years now. Well, actually, no, really 4. Because my first video was uploaded in December 2012. But that wasn't really me, like, doing YouTube. That was me just uploading random videos. In regards to how long I've been doing it like this, it's been about 4 years. 4.5. It's coming up to 5 years. Which, that's a quick 5 years. Time passes by quick, man. Jack, do you think anyone will do YouTube for money? Anybody does anything for money, man. It's the way the world works. Jack, are you gay? I'm gay. I'm not gay, personally. But if you're gay, awesome. More power to you. What do you think of Ken's new baby, Layla? So cute. Adorable. So glad for them. He's a daddy. They're parents now. That's crazy to think about. But yeah, I'm excited for them. I wish them nothing but happiness. You started recording stuff when the world was supposed to end. Remember that? Remember when people actually thought the world was going to end in 2012? Like some sort of magic force was going to kill us all? Crazy times. What happened? I gotta go, Jack. Aw, bye. Thanks for being here. When will you stop YouTube? Hopefully not for a long time. I plan on doing this for a lot longer. At least twice as long as I've been doing it now. Well, hopefully anyway. God knows what'll happen. What is your biggest weather event? Just wondering, like hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes. We don't have much weather outside of just rain. That's one of the good things about Ireland, though. Is that while yeah, it rains and while we'll not be the most tropical place on Earth, we don't get anything like but really bad storms. We don't get tornadoes. We don't get hurricanes. We don't get earthquakes. We don't get volcanoes. We don't get anything like that. We're the most placé place. We're just sitting there like, what's going on, Tall? Ah, sure, Jesus, let's have another pint. The audio and video is ever so slightly off sync and I've tried to refresh. Yeah, it's one of the problems with using like a DSLR to stream. After like an hour, like a slight drift happens, then after 2 hours it drifts a tiny bit more. So if I was streaming for like a half hour, you wouldn't notice anything. But then afterwards, it's like if I clap, is it slightly off? Like a half second? Because it happens when I record just regular videos as well, but you're able to get the mic to sync back up and kind of balance everything out again. Oops. That was my mic. Ugh, my legs are caught. I'm trying to find stuff that I haven't really talked about. What do you think of today's episode of Attack on Titan? Haven't seen it yet. I know it's going to happen though, so. Well, is what I think gonna happen? I don't know. Was it super surprising? Did people get a big reveal? Because that's what I'm expecting to happen. Somebody drew me with the lipstick. I'm gonna retweet this. That's cool. Thank you. Sorry, I'm just sitting here reading stuff. I'm like scrolling through things to find stuff to answer. I don't want to just start answering stuff willy-nilly. Do you have chill sleep with your chair? Do I? I don't know. Or does that mean something that I'm missing? Rick and Morty, Season 3, Episode 2. The 1st of June. Oh, well, there you go. That's gonna be fun. That's not far away, actually. It's in about a month. It's almost exactly a month away. That's gonna be awesome. Hopefully it's a case of, like, when the 1st of June hits and then Episode 2 hits, it's like every week then is a new episode. Can Papyrus really suck cock if he doesn't have lips? That's a very good question. And I guess the actual answer would be no. So many Snapchat filters, Jesus. Quality content, talking about your asshole. Oh, God. My bad. Thank you guys for all the fan art. That's awesome. Are you excited for the new It movie? I am. I'm really looking forward to it. It's got my boy Finn Wolfhard in it. It's gonna be good. I like the trailer for it a lot. Never stop being your lovely potato self. I'll try. Are you planning on going to PAX East next year? More than likely. I don't see a reason not to. You're a fucking elephant. How dare you, sir? Calling me a snuffleupagus. I are not that thing. I just got the Oni Genji skin. Aw, man! I want that one, but I have to play Heroes of the Storm to get it, and I don't want to. I also want to get the Diva Cop skin, but I also have to play Heroes of the Storm, and I don't want to. Is Heroes of the Storm actually good? I don't know. I haven't tried it. Do you have a lot of deadly bugs in Ireland? No. I don't think we actually have any deadly bugs in Ireland. Another upside of living here. We don't have any crazy wildlife. We do have sheep. Sheep and cows. It's about as crazy as it gets over here. So if you want to live in a place where nature isn't going to kill you, then Ireland is the place. Did you ever see Jacksepticeye land on Planet Coaster? There's a Jacksepticeye land? Did somebody make one? I want to see that. That'd be cool. Do you play Happy Wheels by yourself at all anymore? Nah. Once episode 100 hit, I never ever went back to Happy Wheels. I think that chapter is done. I think it's good. Are you ever gonna do another guessing phrases video? Probably. I'll do one eventually, just not yet. And I'll get back into like drawing tweets and things like that. It's warm in here now. It's getting just a little warm, everybody. Just a small bit. You have really striking eyes. Thank you. I grew them myself. I'm gonna have to go to sleep now. Jack, good night. Good night. Thank you for coming over. What level are you on Steam? Oh god. Like nothing at all. Let me check. Where the fuck do I even see that shit? I thought it was like easy to see that stuff if I just clicked on my fucking profile. I'm level 7. Oh no, I'm level 18. The 7 is the 7 years of experience badge. Been 7 years on Steam. That's pretty cool. But level 18. So nothing. That's because I don't really take part heavily in like the sales and all that kind of stuff that will boost your level. I don't really do anything that boosts the level. It doesn't really do anything anyway, so. If someone told you to go fuck yourself, what would you do? I'd say, no thank you, not right now, I'm in the middle of a live stream. But maybe later. After you reply to anyone on Twitter or anything, do you ever just watch them flip shit afterwards? Yeah, it's adorable. Whenever you reply to someone, there's always a bunch of friends who will come in and just all caps write their name. It's like someone writes to you and all of a sudden it's like you write back to them with a regular reply and then somebody's just like, Jessica! Or like, Greg! And then the other people all start replying like, congrats. It's so weird. It's so bizarre. It's so cool. Jack, I woke up so fucking early just for this live stream. Really? Where do you live that wakes up early now? Australia? What time is it in Australia now, mate? I'ma look that shit up. Found out what time it is in that didgeridoo country. Let's just search up Perth. 6:30 a.m. So yeah. Wow. Well, that's if that's where you're actually from. Because everywhere else is like winding down into nighttime, or is the middle of the night, or is like afternoon, evening time. Wake me up inside. Can't wake up! Why have you been streaming so much? I don't know, it's fun. I like streams. I like interacting with the audience live. It's a nice way of giving back. Well, these ones is because I like interacting with the audience directly, and then there's other streams. Well, like the one like Pinstripe or the Overwatch one, where I can't pay as much attention to chat, and I feel bad about that. So I feel like if you're going to do a live event, you might as well be attentive. So I just like them. They're fun. It's nice to chill out and just relax. And see what people are saying now. Can you do Greg's voice for Night in the Woods? Sure can, dude. Crimes. Man, that Aussie accent is great. Thanks, mate. No problem. It's fucking terrible. I had somebody say, like, oh my god, your Australian accent is terrible. Like, it's offensive. I'm like, well, I'm just dicking around, man. I'm just here to have a bit of fun. I don't care. Who's your favorite grump? I can't choose that. It's like, who's your favorite child? Nutso is my favorite grump. And I was like, hey, I'm Grump. And then I'm Nutso Grump. So Nutso is my favorite grump. Thanks, Jack, for all you have done each and every day. How lovely is that? Thank you. And thank you guys for being here each and every day. Really means a lot to me. To still have people here after so long. It would be an honor to meet you. Justin, I would assure you the pleasure would be all mine. Please do say derp. Why? Why you make me do? No offense, my dude, but your hair looks grey. It is. Well, some of it here, like in the sides, is grey. Man, I started going grey when I was 16. I have a good 11 years of pepperage going on in here now. Oh well. Shit happen. Jack, don't leave. Still here. Don't worry, I got you. Hold on. We're fine. We're not going anywhere just yet. Is the beach nice in your area? I don't have a beach. I wish I had a beach. I like the beach. Damn, the fact that you're live streaming gives me energy back after 90 rooms I had to prep for housekeepers today. Mother of God, I know how hard that is. I had to do some of that for my hotel management classes. So, good on you for that. That's crazy. I have to do 90 rooms. That's a frick load of rooms. It's impressive. And much respect to you as well, because it's a line of work that doesn't get enough recognition. I got gay gloves. What are gay gloves? How do you feel success changed you? I hope to follow in those footsteps as a fellow Irish guy too. Do it, bro! Get in there, get stuck in. I always encourage people to try YouTube. Even though it's hard to do, but man, is it ever so much fun. How do I feel success changed me? I'd like to think it made me a better person. Mainly because there's so many diverse opinions coming at me all at once every day now. And so much new information. I'm learning a lot about the world vicariously through other people. So I'd like to think that it made me a better person. It matured me very quickly. Matured me in the right ways, obviously. Like, I'm a lot more inclusive of different races, different genders, different sexual orientations. Those types of things. Not that I wasn't before, but it's just it was never a consideration. Whereas now, it's stuff that I actively think about and I'm actually actively aware of. I don't know. How has success changed me? It's made me a lot more grateful for the things I have. Because before I did YouTube, I didn't really have much. I wasn't poor or anything, but I didn't have amazing things. And I didn't have great prospects or anything. But at the same time, because of that, there's very little to lose. It's like when you're strolling along there, skirting along mid to low level, it's kind of like, yeah, if things go wrong, then what of it? So I didn't have much to gain. I was just in a happy middle. Whereas now I have a lot of success and a lot of really great things going on for me. And there's a lot of really great people here talking to me all the time. Exhibit A. So I don't know. I'm a lot more grateful for what I have now. Because I could have easily just had nothing still. All of this could have easily have never happened as easily as it did happen, kind of thing. As lucky as I got with everything that happened to me, I could have been just as unlucky for it to never happen. I don't even know if you'd call that unlucky. It was just non-luck. So in that regard, it's made me way more appreciative. Just of people. And it's made me want to try harder to do things. It's made me a better worker. It's made me a lot more focused. It's made me a lot more consistent. Hey Jack, you good, bro? Dude, I am freaking great. Thank you for asking. You have nice arms. Thanks. I grew them myself. Oh, so sexy. Ugh. Why? Why did I do that? Was that in you in Asdif Movie 10? No! Don't jump! Okay, now jump. Yes. That was 100% me. Do you think there's ever going to be a game that is going to beat Shadow of the Colossus? Probably not. And if they're going to beat Shadow of the Colossus, they're going to have to come at it with like a very big stick. And like they better have some mad swings. Some mad hops. Because it's going to be hard to beat that game in my mind. See you, Jack. Gotta go. Bye! Thank you for being here. Do you spell your actual name like this, Sean, or without the accent? Yeah, there's a little... Oh no, it's not like that. There's an accent over the A, not the E. It's called a fada in Irish. It just kind of elongates the word. So instead of Sean... Actually, I can't even say it like that. Instead of Sean, it's Sean. That's where the aw comes from. Sean. Jack, you give me energy for my SATs next week. Thank you. I can't explain how much confidence you give me. Also, wubba-lubba-dub-dub, aka Rick and Morty. Yeah! Go knock him dead. Kick the shit out of those SATs. Work hard, and the dividends will pay you back in due course. You can do it. I believe in you. Jackie, you're thick. But do he got that booty though? Would you ever play League of Legends? No. I don't want to, and I don't have any desire to, and I'm trying to stay away from it. Well, it's one of those things that I don't really want to play. The style of game that it is, I'm like, I don't know, probably not. But it's also one of those things that I've heard people get madly addicted to, so I'm afraid that if I do play it, I'd be like, oh god, no. Because it was kind of the same with a game like XCOM 2. Nothing like League of Legends, but it was a game that I'd looked at and been like, man, I don't know if I'd like this. I don't know if that's my type of game. And then I played it, and I couldn't stop playing it. I got so addicted to it. What's your favorite American fast food restaurant? So, besides all the kind of ones that we have here, I'm talking about the ones that I can only get when I go to America. Because, like, we have McDonald's, Burger King, Subway, those kinds of things over here. So, I think Chipotle would be one of my favorites. Because that's not, like, readily available here. It's not like a big McDonald's kind of chain. Maybe there's, like, one or two in Dublin or something. But other than a few select places, I don't really know where else I could get it. And I love Chipotle. It's good. Oh, wait. No, Five Guys is pretty fucking good. I had Five Guys once in Anaheim before we went to VidCon with Matt, Ryan, and Chris. And it was so good. Kind of want Five Guys. Their chips, their fries were so good. Other than that, I haven't had like In-N-Out. I haven't had Taco Bell or any of those kinds of things. What is you guys' favorite fast food place? American fast food place? As in, like, the stuff that's not... Well, I guess if you live in America, these are all pretty common. Because to me, the common ones like Burger King, McDonald's, Subway, because they're everywhere here. Even in the small town that I live in, is like all three of those are here. And then it's stuff like, does Domino's count as fast food? I guess so. There's a Five Guys in Dundrum. Yeah, I've heard that there's a Five Guys in Dublin, alright. People are saying Five Guys. Red Lobster. Oh yeah, Wendy's is another one I haven't had. And then the Game Grumps went to Wendy's and got all those free burgers to eat. Oh, it looks so good! Even though those were not regular Wendy's burgers. Culver's, Cane's? These ones I haven't even heard of. Somebody said Taco Bell. Somebody just said McDonald's, I guess. That's the thing, you don't really think about it. I'm on a diet, dude. Well, I'm sorry, Natalia. But these are the questions we need to get the answers to. Bojangles? Is that actually a place? Whoa! I can't remember where I heard the word Bojangles before. I heard somebody singing like, Mr. Bojangles. And I always thought that it was just like a made-up word. That's cool. Applebee's. Haven't had Applebee's. Even though I think Applebee's follow me. Applebee's. Do they? Yep, Applebee's follows me. I feel bad. I should eat their food. I haven't even seen an Applebee's every time I've been in America. Wendy's the best. Oh, you guys are making me hungry, even though I just had a kebab like 10 minutes before I actually started the live stream. I'm a fatty fat. Oh, Chick-fil-A. Have I had Chick-fil-A? No, I haven't had Chick-fil-A either. I think that was Felix's favorite. Texas Roadhouse. Is Texas Roadhouse fast food? Arby's. Arby's. We have the meats. I haven't had Arby's either. You spelled it wrong, though. Yes, Bojangles chicken and biscuits. See, that's the thing. You always hear, chicken and biscuits. But to me, biscuits are not that. To you guys, what you guys call cookies. That's what we call biscuits. Biscuits or anything with like a biscuit base. Or something. Cookies to us would be like chocolate chip cookies, like the crumbly ones. Buzz in. Now you're just fucking making up shit, dudes. Jimmy John's. Almost went to Jimmy John's at PAX West last year. It was right before my panel. Me and Cena woke up and we were going to go get food. So we went to a mall. But I think it was a holiday in America at the time. So like a lot of the places weren't open, but Jimmy John's was open. But Jimmy John's is like a sandwich place, right? And I wasn't in the mood for a sandwich, so we didn't go in. And that's the story of how I made $1 billion. Wagwan, Bojangles, hell yeah. Bojangles is just a funny word to me. McCall's. These are not places. Now you're making shit up. This is just turned into people's favorite fast food places now. Somebody else said Chipotle. Hell yeah. Make some fucking damn bomb-ass burritos. No one likes a messy burrito. Popeyes. Haven't had Popeyes. But I've heard their chicken is fucking awesome. If you read this, Jack, you are gay. No, you're playing the game wrong. Aiden. You're supposed to tell me your favorite fast food place. Well, I guess we were talking about American fast food places. I like Cracker Barrel. Mark, is that you? Mark talking about fucking Cracker Barrel with his chicken and dumplings. And I give it to him. They were pretty good, but they're not fucking last meal good. Then again, what would my last meal be? I mean, if I'm going to have a last meal, I might as well make up something. Like cheesecake pizza. Somebody said In-N-Out, Whataburger. You might as well be saying Winnebago to me, because I don't know what Whataburger is. Except you said Whatabirder. Whatabirder. Oh my god, Whatabirder. I haven't even seen that logo before. Looked up Whataburger and in Google Images it just has a picture of where they all are. Everything's in Texas, apparently. Oh, based in San Antonio, Texas. That makes way more sense. My geography of America is actually getting better. I actually know where some places are now. And what coasts things are on. Jack in the Box. I haven't had that either. Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's pretty good. Pizza Hut's pretty lit. It's pretty dank. I can get down for some Pizza Hut. Chick-fil-A does not support homosexuals. Yeah, that was a big thing with them a while ago, wasn't it? I can't remember. Was it like the owner or the creator or the founder of Chick-fil-A who said something about that? Because it wasn't a thing where they actively like rejected homosexual people in the restaurants, was it? Either way, fuck you, Chick-fil-A. Bye, Hellfire. Thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Why does my nose feel like it's all full of fuck all of a sudden? Zaxby's. That sounds like a badass place. I want to go to. I want to go get me some sweet Zax. Go to Zaxby's. It's like Arby's and Xerox had a baby and they started making fried chicken. Hell yeah. Zaxby's. I'll be on the lookout for that. We did go to B-Dubs as well. When we were in PAX West? I can't remember. I went there with Bob and Mandy and a bunch of other people. It was good. Jack, stop biting your nails. No! I do really need to. I stopped for ages and then I started up again and I hate it. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Why are you so ugly? Why are you so judgmental? How long will you be streaming? About 10 more minutes. It'll round it up to a good old midnight. A good old 2-hour stream. A good old deuce. Deuce and a half. Please listen to Bet Zephyr and Shredhead. Those are the best names for things. That's awesome. Golden Corral for the best. I think Mark, Bob, and Wade said something about Golden Corral the last time. Golden Corral. Buffet and Grill. I was going to call it a buffet. Golden Corral. Buffet and Grill. Oh, I went to Denny's, actually, as well. Remember when I went to LA for the first time? We went to rock climbing with Mark, Matt, and Ryan. And then we went to Denny's right after it. Denny's, it's okay. I mean, that's the thing about all these places. It's kind of just like, it's fast food. Podcast recommendations. Dude. Okay. You listening? Recently started getting into the McElroy brothers. Listen to MBMBAM, which stands for My Brother, and Me. Those dudes are freaking hilarious. I got into them through... The first time I actually heard about them was through Vernon from Game Grumps. Actually, Vernon, just from Vernon himself as a person on Twitter. He mentioned something about the McElroys and something about their comedy. And I kind of heard the name floating around before, but this is the first time where I kind of zoned in on it. And I respect Vernon's tastes and things. And I was like, okay, I'll kind of look into that. And I did. And some of the stuff I looked up was kind of funny. And then we start looking into Monster Factory, which is their Let's Play kind of thing. Justin and Griffin from the McElroys. There's 3 of them normally. They play games, and they play games normally where you can like create a character, so they mess it up, hence why the monster in the title. And they're just hilarious. Look up Monster Factory Fallout 4. Watch those 3 videos. And you will laugh your ass off. Not unless you want to keep your ass. If you want to keep your ass, I'd advise watching anything too funny. But if you want to lose your ass to humor and hilarity, then by all means watch that. Because it's so good. Especially the first episode. And then I think they got their success out of their podcast. And that podcast is so good. I'm only like 11 episodes in as well. Oh, I love it. And they also have a thing called Adventure Zone with their dad, where they play D&D. I haven't watched as many of them. I'm only like 2 episodes into that, and some of them are like an hour and a half long, so it's a bit, it's kind of hard to find the time for them. But yeah, that's the only podcast I've really like listened to. I did listen a lot to Crispin Freeman's guide to voice acting mastery. That was pretty good as well. Nothing groundbreaking, especially not the episodes I listened to, but it's nice to, because Crispin Freeman is the dude who does the voice of Winston in Overwatch. So yeah, My Brother and Me. They're a very good podcast to listen to. And there's like 300 of them. It's a little intimidating to get into. Applebee's tweeted at me. They said, now you've got us watching. Yes, we follow. That's the weirdest shit ever. Hi, Applebee's. Oh, man. Oh, sometimes doing YouTube is the weirdest thing. Sometimes stuff like that happens and you're like, What is my life? Sitting here talking to 15,500 people, and then Applebee's tweeted you being like, yeah, we follow you. Like, what is happening? Oh, I love it. Oh. Bonercast, the best podcast. Bonercast never happened. Never took off. Me and Robin have actually discussed doing a podcast together, so I think that's going to happen when I move as well. Eventually, we'll sit down and we'll record some stuff. Don't know what topics we'll talk about. Me and Robin often have these long conversations about different things and share opinions. So it'd be kind of cool.
Did someone say peanut butter? Hello. The power of science.
That's my Winston. It's not the best. How do you even see these comments? They're flying by so quickly. I have magic peepers. You can see everything. You can even see what you had for dinner. Don't eat that. It's bad for you. Okay, good. Say, hey Riley from my daughter, please. Hey Riley! I'm talking to your parent, Randall Carroll, right now. Hopefully that's accurate and they didn't just make up a name for YouTube. But hi! Nice to meet you. From the person you were in the cabin in the woods to who you are now, you've inspired many, and you've shown many people what you can get out of life. Thank you for everything, Jack. We all love you. Aw, thank you. Yeah, it's been a long journey. It's been a long journey, but a short journey at the same time, if you know what I mean. Man, I'm just in this to have fun. I'm just in life to have fun. The most fun that I can knock out of life on a day-to-day basis, the better. And the more I can share that with other people and inspire others to do the same thing, the better. Because, as I said before, I was never a strongly motivated person growing up. And now doing this, I found myself having lots of motivation and a shit ton of ambition. And I kind of want to inspire others to get up and do similar things. Well, not similar things, but just inspire them to find that drive in them as well. Because if I can find it, then anybody can find it. And I love what I do. So I want other people to find that magic in their life. I see so much stuff from people on a day-to-day basis saying how they feel lost, how they feel like they don't know what they're doing, how they feel like they're depressed, they want to kill themselves. Lots of like really sad things like this. And I'm just trying my best to like share across the world that like you can get so much out of life if you really put a lot in. Because nothing really comes to you out of nowhere. You kind of have to fight and work for what you really want. In some scenarios, you have to fight really hard to the point where you start thinking and wondering if it's worth fighting for. But usually things that are worth fighting for are that way for a reason. That they're worth fighting for. And believe me, there are some fantastic aspects to life, day to day, that you can really get so much out of if you really try. That's what I want everyone to do. Go out there and just do something for yourself every day. Do something that makes you happy every day. It doesn't have to be big, doesn't have to be small. It can be absolutely anything you want it to be. Whether it be painting your nails, having a bath, listening to your favorite music or something. Just take a half hour out every day just for yourself. At the very least. And just sit and be with yourself and appreciate yourself and do things for you. Definitely try and do things for other people in your life as well, because there's no greater joy than making someone else feel happy. But a lot of people don't take enough time for themselves to appreciate what they have, to appreciate who they are. Think about something about yourself that you love. Just love yourself, man. That's all I have to say. And on that bombshell, and with the music winding down, I feel like there's no better way. We just hit 2 hours. I feel like there's no better way to end the stream. It's a very nice note to leave things off on. Could just end it right then and there, leave you all in the dark. But thank you guys again for showing up for one of these streams. There's a lot of people here. The most amount of people we got was 29,500 people. So that's a lot of people to just show up on a random Saturday night to listen to me talk and to share their evening with me and to ask me questions and hear answers and just dick around for a while. So thank you for that. It really means a lot to me. I really, really do cherish these types of streams because there's something very intimate and very pure about them, where it's just us here talking, listening, sharing. It's fun. I hope I can keep doing these and keep it like a weekly thing. So far, we've been pretty good at this, keeping it a weekly thing. And I kind of want to keep that going. I might get a little messy when I have to move and when there's tour stuff happening and everything, but we'll try and keep it going some way or another. I love you guys. You guys are the best. You make me happy. And you make doing YouTube feel like the greatest thing in the world. So I really appreciate everyone here. It's awesome. It's just, I'm very lucky to be doing what I do. I'm very lucky to be where I am, and I don't want to take that for granted. And for the latter half of last year and some of the start of this year, I was kind of getting pissed off and bummed out on certain things for no reason. And I kind of want to just let that dissolve. I want to let it go. I don't want to resent things for nothing. I want to be happy. I want to be the Chris Pratt of YouTube. Anyway, thank you guys. You guys are the best. We'll do this again soon. This will remain up on YouTube. It'll probably be unlisted. Cause I don't know. I kind of don't want to bombard the channel with live streams either. Cause I like these like little special events. If you're here, you're here. And it's all about interacting with the chat, so it's a bit different if I just upload it to YouTube. But it'll be there. There'll be an unlisted link. If you see the link for the stream now, it'll probably be the same one. So if you want to watch it again, it'll be there for any people who don't know where it is. Please guide them towards this, and please help them find it if they want to watch it for the people who weren't here. But thanks, guys. Have a great rest of your Saturday. If it's winding down, then good night. If it's the evening time, then go out there and have some fun, chill out. Do whatever makes you happy and have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow in videos. And I'll always be around on Twitter and shit anyway, but bye!